Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So happy to have you. So in today's video I am going to decorate my dining room, kitchen, and family room for Christmas. Thank you so much for being here. So first off, I'm going to start off by making a simmer pot. So of course I'm going to add the oranges and the apples, rosemary that I picked from my backyard, some cranberries, cinnamon, and all the things. So I just wanted to kick things off by having everything smell amazing, and then we will jump into all the decorating. Of course, I have to make myself an iced coffee before we start all of the decorating to give me all of the energy for the next couple of hours. So cheers to that. Now we're going to jump into decorating the dining room. Of course, I'm going to start off by wiping everything down, giving everything a good cleaning, and then we will get started. So now I'm just going to add some greenery to this vase. These are different stems that I have picked up from Joann's, Magnolia, and the pine cone and berries are from Michael's. I really love the way this turned out. And I highly recommend the Norfolk stems from Magnolia. They are so good. And I also love the greenery that I picked up from Joann's. If I can find them both, I will have them linked down below. I cannot recommend those enough. I absolutely love these frosted cranberries that I picked up from Michael's for $5. It is such a good deal compared to the ones that they sell at Pottery Barn. They look just like them, so I highly recommend these if you can still find them. Definitely get them. They're beautiful. Now moving over to this corner table that I have, I am going to add this adorable pine tree that I picked up from Lowe's. Now, I saw this last year and really wanted it, but I didn't get it. And I checked back this year and they still had it. And this tree is such a great price. I think it's like 35 bucks, between 35 and 40 bucks for this adorable tree. And it comes with the berries and the pine cones. And if the berries aren't your vibe, you can totally take them out. I initially had them out and then I put them back in because I liked the pops of red. And if it's still available, I will have it linked down below. And that one was from Lowe's. I love it. I love the burlap bottom. It is so cute. And to the bottom of the tree, I am adding these little lights that I picked up this year from Target. It was 3 for 10 bucks. It was a great deal. And now I'm going to add this tree picture frame artwork that I picked up from the Hearth and Hand collection this year. Moving over to my corner shelf, keeping it very simple, I am just adding these stems that I picked up from the Hearth and Hand collection to this little vase that I have had for several years now. I believe that's from Hobby Lobby. And to the center, I am adding back my bowls that are always there. And I decided I was going to just put some pine cones in it just to give it that added texture. And I just love the way pine cones look in a bowl. It is so cute. And then to the top shelf that you'll see here in a second, I picked up a bell, a ceramic bell from Home Goods, and it was really bright white and had a bunch of writing on it. And of course, that's not my vibe, so I painted it like I did a lot of things this year, and then added that same red ribbon that I've been using throughout my home to the top. And I just love the way it turned out.
The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
So now moving over to my kitchen, I'm going to start off by decorating my peninsula like I always do. And of course, I'm going to go in with my Mrs. Meyer's apple cider cleaner. I love this stuff. It smells so good. And to my peninsula, I picked up this scalloped wood tray that I found at TJ Maxx this year. It is so cute. I love it. And to that, I am going to add this vase with all of the same greenery that you saw on my dining room table and the berries and the pine cones. I just put that one together off camera. That vase I shared in my haul this year that I found at Home Goods. I love that vase. It is so beautiful. And then I'm going to add my candlestick holders with my battery operated tapered candles that I love that are remote controlled, so I can just turn them on and off with the remote or set a timer. I love them. I highly recommend these. I will have them linked down below. They are awesome. And then moving over to the other side after this, you'll see that I picked up a really cute gingerbread gingerbread house candle from Target this year. It is so cute. I love that thing.
Snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew.
So I went ahead and hung this garland off camera. I just added some command hooks to the top. There's 3 command hooks, and then I hung 2 pieces of garland that I picked up from Michael's this year. I actually really like this garland. It's really, really nice, and it was a great price. Anyway, I've always wanted to have garland hanging from my kitchen window, so that is what I did this year, and I'm really, really happy with it. Now moving over to this part of the counter, I am going to add my Williams and Sonoma Santa cookie jar that my mom picked up for me a couple of years ago. I love him. He's adorable. And then I am going to add these wicker trees that I picked up from the Studio McGee line this year.
Out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when
course, I'm going to tie a bow around my utensil holder using that same red ribbon that I've been using throughout my home. I just love the way this looks. And then of course you see there, I have my new rolling pin that I picked up from the Hearth and Hand collection this year. And then next to my utensil holder, I'm going to add this beautiful glass tree that my husband actually bought me, made by Simon Pierce. We went to his studio last year in Vermont on vacation, and I fell in love with all of their Christmas trees, so he ended up getting me one.
The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something.
So now moving over to my floating shelves in my kitchen, I am going to add this gingerbread cookbook that I got last year. I love it. It's perfect on my shelves. And yes, you see here the Pottery Barn gingerbread house. I ended up getting 2 gingerbread houses and the gingerbread tree from Pottery Barn because I love them so much. When I was doing my DIYs, I just wanted them so badly, even though I did my DIYs and I love them. But another thing that happened was one of the houses that I made didn't fit. It was too tall for this shelf. So I was so bummed and I couldn't use them. And then I'm like, you know what? I want a few staple pieces that I'm going to use year after year after year, like my Pottery Barn deer, and that is exactly what I'm going to do with these homes. I'm probably always going to put them here. I love them. And that green plate that you saw, I actually found that at Marshall's shortly after I had picked these up, and after I picked up the homes. And that green plate just was that perfect pop of green that I needed to tie in with that book, and it looked like a gingerbread plate, if that makes any sense. It has like the squiggle marks around the edging, and I just love the way it tied in. So yes, I do love my DIYs. I will use those in future Christmas decorate with me, but I just could not get them to work this year. And so I was like, you know what? I am going to treat myself and buy the Pottery Barn ones because I just love them that much. And to the top, you see I added my cutting boards, my moose head cutting board that I love, and then that vase with some greenery that I picked up from Magnolia.
So I got the prettiest.
Now moving over to my family room, you see this tall, slim flock tree that I got from Hobby Lobby several years ago. I love it in this space. Now over to my TV credenza, you see the garland that I've already put down. I love that. That's also from Michael's. It's the same one as the one in my kitchen above my window. To that, I'm adding my woven sleigh that I picked up this year from Hobby Lobby. Now I debated if I wanted to put pine cones or ornaments in it, but I love the way the pine cones look, so that is what I went with. And I am adding my cypress tree that I picked up from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago to the sleigh, and then I added that same dried baby's breath that is on my mantle to the tree, and I just love the way it turned out. Now moving over to the other side, I am going to add all of my nutcrackers, some that I picked up this year, some that I've already had, and I just love the way it turned out. I've never done anything like this before with this many in one spot, and I think it is so cute. I love how all of the colors kind of play off one another, and I just think it turned out so cute in the end. And of course, I'm adding in my nutcracker frame that I shared in my DIY. I painted the frame and I printed the picture from Etsy. And of course, I'm going to have it hung near the nutcrackers. And I just love the way it turned out. It is so cute.
There's nobody at the door. You said, I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present.
Now moving over to this shelf, I am going to start off by adding this wood gift box that I've had for several years. And you see, of course, I added that red ribbon to just kind of keep tying everything in together. I just taped it and I really love the way it looks. The second shelf I painted rather this frame, and I loved it because it had that bow and it just ties in with all the bows throughout my home this year. And then of course I added another red ornament candle that I picked up from TJ Maxx this year with a little tree that I got from the Hearth and Hand collection. And now this beautiful vase I picked up from Magnolia this year. I love it. Of course, that same red ribbon tied to it to keep everything tied together. And then that greenery that you saw that I laid down is actually a piece from an old garland that I was no longer using. So I just added it to the bottom to have a pop of green. And to the bottom shelves, I'm adding those faux books and then the candle I DIY'd with, of course, that same red ribbon to tie it all together.
It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Thank you so much for joining me here today for my dining room, kitchen, and family room decorate with me. I really hope that you enjoyed. Coming up on my channel will be a Christmas home tour, which will include a couple of rooms that I haven't shown yet, and of course, my Christmas front porch. Thank you so much again. Take care. Bye.